I had married the sworn enemy of my family. I had thought this union could finally end the feud between our clans, but instead, it became the beginning of a new nightmare. That night, I sat alone in my empty chamber, tears streaming until I had none left, convinced that my heart had already died. Yet when I learned that my cousin planned to destroy the Yongning Canal with sulfur to trap Wei Shao, I could not stand idly by. Throwing caution to the wind, I broke into the warehouse and destroyed everything. But as I tried to escape, I found myself caught in a dilemma. On one side was my childhood sweetheart and cousin. On the other, my soon-to-be husband, Wei Shao. I knew that both of them intended to use me, yet in the end, I ran without hesitation to Wei Shao. With him, I had glimpsed a kindness in human nature that my cousin, cold, calculating, and seeing all life as insignificant, could never offer. Only later did I discover that Wei Shao had misunderstood my actions, believing I had run away with my cousin, and even planning to use my life as a sacrifice. Rage surged through me uncontrollably, and I slapped him in public. It was only when I saw the shocked gazes of those around me that I realized the danger of my position. Fear gripped me, and I buried my face in my hands, sobbing. I could not explain why I had lost control. Perhaps weeks of frustration, fear, and helplessness had finally found a release. On the way home, I shouted that I would never marry Wei Shao, yet secretly, I longed for him to show weakness first. I knew that for him to take control of Panyi City, he needed me to publicly declare our marriage, legitimizing his claim. Days passed, and the only news I received was from my eldest sister. Learning of my ordeal, she wanted to take me away. I deliberately told her that my heart had long belonged to Wei Shao, hoping she would leave without worry. Fate, however, had other plans. Wei Shao, who had followed us, overheard my words. That day, he approached me and apologized, saying that he should not have forced the sins of the previous generation onto me. Seizing the moment, I handed Panyi City over to him, but with a single condition: he must rebuild the Yongning Canal. This would ensure the people's safety and livelihood, while diverting some of his forces, giving me time to reconcile our clans through marriage. To my surprise, when seeing my eldest sister off, I discovered that her fiancé possessed extraordinary strength, a rare talent for a warrior. I sent them to Boya, a region rich in mountains and minerals, ensuring I had a strategic foothold for the future. Just as everything seemed to be moving in my favor, my grandfather suddenly passed away, striking me like a thunderbolt. From childhood, he had taught me our family's history and the burdens of guilt, how decades ago he had retreated instead of aiding the Wei family, which led to the deaths of Wei Shao's father and brothers. To honor him, I set aside all formalities and married Wei Shao. Yet my grandfather's death did not ease Wei Shao's anger, it only deepened it. He bitterly regretted not being able to kill him himself, and I became the target of his wrath. On our wedding day, he threw the ceremonial wine to the ground, and no one from the Wei family greeted me. When I first arrived in Wei Kingdom, I could not even enter the city gates. He told me I would be allowed in only after the rituals were complete. On a cold, relentless night of rain, I huddled in the carriage, waiting for 3 full days and nights. My body finally gave out, and I collapsed into unconsciousness. When I awoke, a letter of divorce lay before me. I thought it was Wei Shao's deliberate revenge, but just as we were about to be driven away, he appeared, riding through the rain.